All right, guys, welcome back to Kitchen Daddy. Now, today we're going to make an awesome chicken pot pie, you know, like proper home cooking. But instead of doing a traditional recipe, we're going to do what I like to call cook in the fridge. So basically, once a week, I get everything out of the fridge. I work out what needs cooking, what's got a few more days on it, and we either turn it into a curry, a stew, or a pie. And today we're doing cook in the fridge chicken pot pie. Let's get into it. Okay, to kick things off, let's get our rogues gallery of vegetables that need eating out, and we're going to chop them into kind of like roughly the same size pieces. Now, to be honest, the only thing that's off limits here is really going to be any salady type stuff, but that's cool. We can make that into a side dish later on. So anything that can be cooked is going in. Now, you know I mean business when I've got the double burners out. And the reason I'm doing this is that we've got too many vegetables here to sweat all in one pan. I want to get some color on them, and if we just chuck them all into the big pan here, they're just going to steam and they're not going to get that nice bit of color, and color means flavor. I've got some thyme left over as well. Let's add that in. And I'm also going to add in a bay leaf as well. We're going to cook them on a nice medium heat for about 10 minutes. Keep moving them around the pan. Get them nice and brown, but don't let them burn. All of those look fantastic. Let's get them into the big saucepan. And I apologize for blocking the shot. Get the pan back on the heat. We need a splash of olive oil. And I've got 10 to 12 chicken thighs here, which I've just diced up. We need some salt and pepper, and we're going to cook that until they've got a bit of color on them. Right, the chicken's done. Let's add them to all those vegetables. Now give that a really good stir and make sure everything's really well combined. Next, I need a couple of tablespoons of plain flour. Now take your time. Let's mix that through really thoroughly. We want to make sure that all that flour is completely combined. Completely combined. I've got 1 litre of chicken stock, so about 2 pints. Give that a stir. And then to finish off, we need a couple of tablespoons of double cream. Okay, let's bring that up to the boil and then simmer that for 5 to 10 minutes. This all looks great, but before we build the pie, we need to skim off a whole load of this liquid. And the reason we do that is because if you put too much liquid into your pie, when you bake it in the oven, all that happens is it just bubbles up, boils over, ruins your pie, and makes a hell of a mess of your oven. So we're going to ladle off a whole load of that, and don't worry about it. That is going to become our gravy, and it looks pretty lovely as well, doesn't it? All right, grab your pie dish. Now let's pour in all of that lovely pie filling. And the next golden rule of making a pie is that you want the pie filling to come up to just below the lip of the pie dish. So I've actually completely stuffed up here. Schoolboy error, I haven't got enough filling in there. So what might happen is when I put the pastry lid on, it might sag down, so we might end up with a saggy, soggy pastry and not a good puff. Well, guys, this is home cooking. It's not as if Gordon Ramsay's coming for dinner. So we're going to carry on regardless, and fingers crossed. It's going to work, yeah? Now for the pastry, I'm just using shop-bought puff pastry. It is an amazing product. It's perfect for home cooking. Now give that a gentle roll just to get that to the same size as the pie dish. Now using your rolling pin, because that's going to help you, let's pick that up and lay that over the top of the pie dish. Now move that into shape. Cut away any excess pastry and let's give that a nice crimp around the edges to make it stick. Now brush that with an egg wash, and I've got some dried herbs which we're just going to scatter over the top. Now let's get that in the oven, 200 degrees Celsius, that's 400 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to bake that for about 25 to 30 minutes until the puff pastry lid has puffed up and is beautiful, golden and brown. Okay, whilst that's baking, let's make a side dish. So I've got some leftover radishes and some scallions or spring onions. I've cooked off some peas. We're going to add some salt, pepper, a little bit of olive oil and a good squeeze of lemon juice. Now if you mix that all together, that actually works really, really well. Okay, it's been 25 minutes. Let's go and have a look at our pie. Guys, that is absolutely awesome. And I know I say this every single video, but you know what? Everyone loves good home cooking, and that for me is proper home cooking. You know, we've chucked everything in there. We've got sweet potato, we've got carrots, we've got leeks, we've got onions, celery. I mean, there's more veg than you can shake a stick at, you know what I mean? And all of those flavors combined, they've made a lovely gravy to go with that. You know, the revelation for me is the peas and the radishes and the spring onions. I literally knocked that together thinking it might work, and they're really good, really good. Now guys, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up and leave a nice comment below. And whilst you're there, tell me, is this something you want more of? Should we do more leftovers? Does that help you out? Can I give you more ideas to cook the fridge, as I like to say? Whilst you're there as well, subscribe to the Kitchen Daddy YouTube channel. And if you want to check out the Kitchen Daddy website, it's quite an awesome website, to be honest. Click that link there. I'll be back next Monday with another awesome recipe. Really can't wait to see you then. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.